Ma'am has trained 300 plus faculty on business analytics and fintech. We are really grateful to have you with us, ma'am. With this, I request you to take over.
Thank you, Joshita, for the beautiful introduction. On this time, I would like to thank the entire management of VIT Chennai for having invited me to speak a session on research in artificial intelligence for cyber-physical system. And I'm honored to be here. A special thanks to Professor V.R. Balaji and the entire team of people who are working behind this webinar on the occasion of Women's Day. And I would like to thank Dr. Suchita ma'am, the student coordinators Kesar Mehta and Joshita Das. All right. So I feel it's so wonderful to meet you, and I'd like to share this is my 109th session of this year. All right. And I'm so privileged to share with you my 109th session. And before we start, let me ask you a question because it's a virtual session, right? So, how are you all doing today? You can give your answers on the chat, please. How are you all doing today? Good, thank you, Joshita. Really well, thank you. Others, please. Good, thank you, Harun. Great, thank you, Farbin. Good, thank you, Ashwin. So it's so good to hear that you're all good. Amazing, great. All right. So it's good to see you all here, and today we are going. Which year you all belong to? Hopefully, I think you all belong to the second year, right? Second year, which department? Which department you belong to? Second year computer science. Thank you. Oh, CSC with specialization in AI ML. Good. Then electronics and computer, robotics. So people are from different teams. Nice. From mechatronics and automation. All right. So today we are going to see, let me share my slide screen with you. If you could see in my screen. Yes. Is my screen visible? Yes. Can one of you unmute and say?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So before we start, and how the theme of this year of Women's Day is digital, right? Digital innovation and technology for gender equality. All right. So digital, we are all into the digital world, and this webinar is one of the best example that we are all into the innovation and technological world. All right. So nowadays we can see the women are in part with men. The first question for the day: who is the first computer programmer? Answers on chat, please. Who answers first? Let me see. Who was the first? Who was the first computer programmer? Who's the first computer programmer? Answers on chat. Ada Lovelace. Thank you. Thank you, Ashwin. So Ada Lovelace was a woman, right? She was a woman. So we are so happy in this year 2023. We are speaking about innovation and technology for gender equality. We are able to see that Ada Lovelace in 1800s, she was the very first programmer, and still we could see both women and men onto the technological world and all into different kinds of innovation. So embrace equality. Once again, I wish you all a happy Women's Day. All right. So before we start, we are going to play a game. All right. You need to read the color of the word, but not the word, right? From the first to the last, and again from last to the first. All right, 30 seconds will be given to you. At the end, I'll ask one or two of you to share your experience. Yes, is the rule of the game clear? Yes or no? You need to read the color of the word, but not the word. Yes, shall we? All right. So this is not the real question. This is not the real game that we're going to play. That will come on the next slide. All right. Let's begin. All right. So 30 seconds, read the color of the word, but not the word. From the first to the last, and again from last to the first. The countdown begins. All right. How many of you are able to complete it? Yes, let me check the answers on the chat. What's your experience? You can unmute and speak. Was it easy? Was it difficult? Was it confusing? Or whether you're able to complete it? Yes? Is my audio clear? You're able to hear me? How many of you played the game? Am I audible? Yes, no, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. How many of you played the game?
So I did play the game, and I think it was easier for me this time because I've played this game so many times because it used to trick me up a lot. But the
Okay.
first time I had a lot of problem because I end up seeing the word, the color that I see, not the word that I read.
All right. Thank you, Jashita. Okay, you have been using this, right? So it is sometimes you get used up with the game. And others who are doing it for the first time, can you share your experience? Yes?
The first time was a little confusing, but then the second time it was easier to do.
Okay, second time you got used up with that. That's really good to hear. And others. All right. So every time when you see, when if I told you to read the color, the word, it would have been easier for you. But since I asked you for reading the color but not the word, and in addition it has not followed the same pattern, it took some time for you to process it. So same way, when you come into artificial intelligence, at the end of the session we are going to play a game. All right, an online game. Let's see who will be the winner of the game today. All right. So artificial intelligence, right? Some of you would have known, right? Artificial intelligence where we make things to work on their own. right? So artificial intelligence and cyber physical system that includes, right, health and biological monitoring, right? If you wear a smartwatch, what smartwatch does? What smartwatch does? It is able to track you how many steps you take or how is your heartbeat, so much and so more, right? Yes or no? So in robotic
Yes.
systems, so I was so happy to see some students are from robotics, CRC with specialization with AI and robotics, right? Intelligent edge devices, right? And also many functions that could be used to correct when it could detect whether you're going to have a tsunami or human errors or malicious actions, right? For these purposes, it could be used. So we are going to see how the integration of artificial intelligence and the cyber physical system is going to play a vital role. All right. So artificial intelligence, we say it's the ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer that is able to do a task done by humans but require little human intelligence and discernment. Can you tell me one example in your day-to-day life or in your home where a machine is able to compute a task that makes a human to complete it at a large timer? Is my question clear? I
As simple as calculator maybe, or
uh,
like washing machine.
Washing machine, yes, washing machine is one of the best example. I think I'll connect with my mobile onto another device so that it will be easy for me to check up your chats. All right, yeah, this is fine now. So washing machine, right? Washing machine, what it does here as humans, how we are able to do it, that machine is able to compute the task on its own, right? Compute the task on its own, right? And then so many systems, but where as it takes for humans to complete longer, but systems are able to complete it at an earlier time, right? So now we are going to see about industry 1.2 point, 3 point, and 4 point, and now we are reaching into 5 point, right? 5.0. So it says initially we had like steam engine, like the then we moved on to assembling line, and then we moved on to computers and how it is automated, and now nowadays it has been into cyber physical system and even how automation also works, right? So how it is going to be working it out, that's what we are going to see. So when you take a cyber physical system, or I could say as it as an intelligence system in which a computer or a mechanism is controlled or monitored by computer-based algorithms, right? It can include a smart grid, autonomous automobile systems, medical monitoring. I know, have you heard nowadays they take use of artificial intelligence for medical surgery, automations of pilot avionics, right? So many things, right? Today we are going to see how are you going to integrate both artificial intelligence and the cyber physical system. All right. So when you take a cyber physical system, it could be a machine tool. So have you seen videos where in the car when they manufacture, right? The robots takes and places the parts and places on the machines, right? The machine takes the parts and fixes upon the car or any vehicle manufacturing. Have you ever seen it? Yes or no? Yes,
Yes,
no.
ma'am.
Yes, right. So, how, as a computer professionals, you need to figure it out. All right, how these things are. What is the program? What is the technology behind it? What are the algorithms they see? Right. Then the industrial and computer network analysis. I will be showing you a video during the session, wherein when you're into the process of a manufacturing of a car, for example, all right, if there is going to be a micro crack which is not visible with the human eyes, using image processing algorithms, they'll be able to find the micro cracks, right? And industry and computer network analysis, and all the data is stored onto the cloud, and they can have the KPI, right? The key performance indicator onto real-time visualization. So this is about the overview of the cyber physical system, right? So Internet of Things and CPS, right? When I'm going to speak about Internet of Things, it's all about connecting things with the internet. Can you give me some examples that you use day-to-day life of IoT objects and machines that is connected with the internet? Can you give me? Can I have the answers on chat, please? The devices that you use that is connected with an internet that you use it in your day-to-day life. Laptops, rightly said, Joshita. Others? I'm getting from Joshita, Kunal, and Furban. What about others? We have 77 participants for the day. I want everybody to give me an answer. Just one word. Laptops, smart locks, rightly said, Kesar. Then, smart TV, right? Smart TV, when you get connected. Yes? Headphones, okay. Smart devices, yes. So you can make it more specific, right? So Internet of Things is connecting objects where we are using the internet, and that ties to compute jobs, right? While you take cyber physical system, they are integration of computation, networking, and physical processes. Able to get it? So here you work with what is the computation that runs behind it, what is the networking, what is the physical process. You take with an IoT, it is how different devices or different machines you connect to the internet. All right. So if I'm going to have a digital health or technology or society, I have spoken about IoT, artificial intelligence, and cyber physical system, and we're going to speak about the integration of all the three. Yes. So far, are you able to understand about artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and CPS? Yes, type S on the Y on the chat. No, type N on the chat. I'm getting response only from the student coordinators. What about the others? There are 80 participants. Just type one letter if you're able to understand. Yeah, thank you, Sanskar Gupta. Yes, thank you, Pradeep. Just one letter is enough. Yes, no, Rohit, Fabin, Abhishek. Thank you. All right. So when you know what is cyber physical system, it does the process of computation, artificial intelligence. It is trying to mimic human with less intervention and tries to compute a task at a higher, faster pace. For computation, it is depending on your physical system and the machines through which you take your data and read it, you go on for IoT. When I take about Industry 4.0, right, cyber physical system and IoT, they both combine to Internet of Services. That services could be any kind of services from manufacturing processes, and the data are available on the cloud. All right. So we start with cyber physical system and Internet of Things. Both are combined together, you get Internet of Services. Then what about the services that you're going to provide? So if I'm going to take my physical system, I'm going to have a machine that generates data, the environment in which the materials, the humans, the execution of tasks, right? I'm going to connect it with my cyber world. And in my cyber or digital, I am going to work with data analysis. So how many machines are being produced, how many products, the data goes, I'm going to get a visualization. All right, like for example, January, how many products have been manufactured, how many has gone to the sales, whether it is profit or loss. What are the different apps that can be used to people could get these you use like Amazon or Flipkart to get it, right? They do a lot of analytics over there. The decision making, can I proceed with the manufacturing of this product, or I need to change the methodology, or need to add upon services that I am providing? All right. So from data, you get an information. So again, when this information are fetched and they try to change change the technological things on the physical world to enhance. If you take any business, we focus on increasing the profit. All right, this is the cyber physical system. All right. So you can walk when I'm going to speak about cyber physical system on sensors like artificial intelligence assistants. How many of you use Google Assistant, Siri, Alexa? What is it? If you are going to use Google Assistant, give GA. If you are using Alexa, give A. And if it is Siri, type S on the chat. Let me get an answer from you. All right. Oh, Alexa and Siri. Thank you, Kesar. Google Assistant, Google Assistant, Google Assistant. Okay, there are 78 people. Those are answering, you're answering. I want everybody, new people also to answer. That's really good. All right. So where you see you have your device, your mobile that is connected with the internet, so Internet of Things, there is a computation that happens when you speak to it, it processes the data, and then smart grids for automation, shared autonomous vehicle, real-time predictive maintenance, right? Can you tell me anything, any visualization that you have experienced in your life where you can see the real-time updation of values on a dashboard or on a TV, real time analysis? I know everybody would have come across some application in your life. Yes, please. A weather report, rightly said, weather reports, the current weather report. Then a real time analytics. Right. Thank you. Good answer, Kaushiki. Right? When you go in for the election, right, you see the number of votes being counted, right? The real-time maintenance. When you book a car on Uber or Zomato, do you keep tracking or Swiggy? Yes or no? I was expecting that answer from you. Yes. Analysis of stock prices, rightly said. Right there, you have got lots of real-time prediction maintenance. When you go for simulations, RPA, we are going to speak about RPA. That is robotic process automations, how these cyber physical systems, when it is connected with the internet and the process is being done, and the robot is just a physical system that computes the task, and you can use your AI algorithm to complete it, and how best the resources are being utilized. Even when you are using your Google Meet, right? When you're using a, sorry, not Google Meet. When I'm going to log into your Gmail, right? So Google has got different data centers, right? From the data centers, which has got the less resource workload. From there, when you hit in your username and password, it just gets connected from it, and you'll be able to get it on, right? So cyber social systems, if I'm going to give a side beyond a cyber physical system, like government, healthcare, community, education, like government has got the data, how many of them have taken vaccination, how many of you have not taken vaccination, for example. Cyber physical system, the physical system, the optical system, the electrical system. If we go into the biological system, how your heart is being pumped, right? The circulatory, the nervous system, how effective your nervous storage is strengthened. The enterprises, we move on with business modeling, that is cyber enterprise system. And cyber system, it's just a computer storage algorithm and how it is computing the data that you're going to provide. So when I take a cyber physical system, it may include a sensor. So if I'm having a smartwatch, right? If I have having a smartwatch, it will tell me how many steps I walked today. It takes my heart rate. I have installed what is my noise rate that I need to hear. So if I'm loud, my system says that you're a little louder, right? And the communications, right? So man in the middle attack or eavesdropping, right? Man in the middle, you send the data from one sender to one receiver. The man in the middle attack will take the data from A, try to modify it and send it to B. Actuators, right? Deadline misses, like how it has been storage or any information leaks. So when I'm going to speak about smart city, right? So how all the devices are connected, and nowadays you can see where when you are able to get your bus, right? There are different apps that will tell you at what time you'll be able to get your buses. All right. So artificial intelligence, the machine is able to carry out a task in a smarter way. It gives anything that the computer behaves like human, right? That's what we have seen it, right? That's what you have seen. And I think one student has beautifully given an example of washing machine. When you take, listen carefully, boys and girls, when you take artificial intelligence is the bigger set. The subset of artificial intelligence is machine learning. The subset of machine learning is deep learning. All right, which means deep learning is machine learning. All right. So when I'm going to take, then you need to understand the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning. In artificial intelligence, the computer is programmed and it is able to compute the task on their own. And what has been programmed alone will be done. When you take artificial intelligence, it is based on an idea. The machine needs to give data every time, and the data has to be processed and they explore themselves. All right. Say, for example, if you're buying products from Amazon, right? When you're buying products from Amazon, have you seen the people who have viewed this product has also viewed this product? Yes, no? Yes or no? Online in Amazon. So every time when people are buying a particular product, all right, then the algorithm that runs behind that algorithm is named as a recommendation system. That recommendation system algorithm tries to figure it out every time for this product, which are the relevant products people have seen, what is the best review given, and it gives you a recommendation system. But in washing machine, it does not do like that, right? What is programmed, you give, it does the task and gives it back. So when you speak about artificial intelligence and data machine learning, one word that you need to understand very particularly is that it extracts the patterns of data from larger data sets, right? From larger data sets. Data patterns, trying to understand your data patterns. I told you, right? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Artificial intelligence is the major set. The subset of artificial intelligence is machine learning. The subset of machine learning is deep learning. So here it achieves better accuracy in deep learning algorithm. We try to mimic a human brain, but it exactly cannot be done. It tries to mimic. So here in 1950s and 60s, 70s, early artificial intelligence shares the excitement. Then comes machine learning from 1980s, and it's deep learning. All right. So are you able to understand the difference between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning? Yes, type Y on the chat. No, type N on the chat. All right. All right. Thank you. So both machine learning and deep learning can handle, when you're going to write algorithms, it can handle both numerical data and non-numerical data. When you take numerical data, you work with regression kinds of algorithm where it's a continuous change variables like a stock price predictions or stock values being changed. Non-numeric, it works with classification problems. When you're going to work with the application like object recognition, if I'm going to show my mobile and it has to understand what is my mobile is all about, what model of this mobile or what it is. If when you want to work with image processing, they say that deep learning is more better than machine learning. You can write algorithms using machine learning also for image processing, but deep learning produces better results on language translation if you're going to, all right, if you're going to work with the natural language processing and things like that. All right. So deep learning is machine learning. That's what I've given. DL is ML. It's considered as an evaluation of machine learning. It works with neural networks, right? How you have got neurons in the brain, and whenever you read something new, a connection happens in your brain. That's called a synaptic connection. right? So that includes to make that machine learning, it needs an help of human, but deep learning, it tries to learn, explore it on its own. Same example, if you take Amazon, when you're going to get a product, right? You search for a product and you can see customer who view this who viewed this item has also viewed the following. The next week, if you're going to, our next 15 days, if you're going to see to the same product, the product that is recommended would be different, because the machine tries to learn on its own by the click per view done by every user, click per user. So AI in cyber physical system, machine learning and cyber physical on cyber security. These are applications of being second, anomaly detection. Is the correct person who's viewing is using your application, right? And for fault predictions, right? And for predictive maintenance, for process automations and optimizations and quality of services and resource allocation. So if you see cyber physical system, you can works with ontology, right? That is like how do you take a semantic connection with sensors, real time, smart grid, logistics, IoT, smart city, cloud, where how it is being stored. When I'm going to take AI introduction, right? And now I said you right, like cyber physical system, AI, and IoT. So if on the production process, you're going to see it works with a lot of image processing algorithm to figure out after the product has been produced using the robotics, is there any flaw or any fault while is being done on the newly developed product. Listen to the video carefully now. Integration of AI in the production line. See, they capture different images and it goes into the process of AI, probably machine learning or deep learning for object recognition. See, they try to distinguish. So the cameras are monitoring the production. It recognizes. It's a BMW group press plant. So you see a lot of robotics being done. The robotic hands at 1 second, and it takes the captures as it is producing in large numbers. The camera, it captures the images to find faults. And can you see if there is a micro crack that is available? So the human evaluates the images, and it's a self-learning software, which means it is deep learning, distinguishes images with errors from those which are not. So they learn using the training. There's a camera that takes the live image and it tells the people there. Can you see he has a gadget? With milliseconds, the AI application precisely finds and when it finds it is a faulty, you can see the red line. If it is a faulty product, it itself moves on into the trash. It is removed. So using machines, it is able to access faster, large number of production. It uses artificial intelligence for processing the images, for finding faults, a lot of algorithms. But the robotics process the cyber physical systems with AI. So able to understand how AI integrates with the cyber physical system. All right. So able to get how AI and cyber physical system works. Yes, no? Yes or no? Answers on chat, please. Okay. So now the next example that I'm going to show you is how it's the automation process. This is an automation process of manufacturing units where they use the image processing algorithms to identify the cracks. The cameras is a cyber physical system. All right, and the camera is connected with the internet, and the algorithm has been compiled, and IoT also processes the integration of all the three. Now I'm going to show you how you're going to have hotel service, right? When you're staying in a hotel, you get for things. Now robotic is being programmed to complete. They ordered a food, they thought it's a mean delivery man. How do I get it? Open. So they ordered for a milk. And it automatically, so it is replacing the human. Where as computer professionals, you need to figure it out how these automation devices are being developed and how you can develop a new innovative product. All right, we have seen in production, we have seen in hotels, and it's also in the manufacturing, right? That's on the production line, even in the manufacturing, right? Can you see how the devices, the robots, and it's computerly monitored with algorithms to figure it out with the sensors, whether it has been done properly. Also, Amazon picking, right? How Amazon warehouse picks uses robots when you order for products. It's not only applications that computer professionals, you think in process. What are the algorithms that is used in AI? What is the cyber physical system being used? Right? How it has been connected with the internet, how the product comes out. So when an order is placed, the robot goes and picks it up. All right, and it comes to what product each people have. It comes here with the number, and they just pack it off and then send it for the distribution. So much of automation works. So here you can see how the robots works, and the robots cannot work on their own. You need computer programs. So how the robotic process automation works, right? So AI and robotics. So when you take robotics, we have seen so many applications, right? And when you see robotics, it's a field that deals with the creation and designing of mechanical humans. You see, like humans used to take it and process the manufacturing, but now you are able to see that how machines are able to use it. The machine is programmed. The machine is programmed accordingly. Robot is a machine capable of sensing and interacting with an environment. That's the purpose, right? It senses that is going to develop this, so it takes the machines and tries to bring the product. So what is artificial intelligence? It increases the comfort. See, you can see a lot of you. There are no humans, right? Very less humans are present for the manufacturing of an entire car. If you've gone before 20-25 years, you can see a lot of employees taking and fitting, and even the employees cannot see if there is going to be a micro crack. It increases the industrial productivity, both qualitative and quantitative production, and it's cost effective because they're not going to pay for many employers. Like computer programs, AI is a computer program. If I say AI, it includes machine learning, it includes deep learning. Understand very carefully when you're going for object recognitions, right? When you're going to work with video analytics or image processing, the best thing is to use deep learning algorithms. It's a computer program that is capable of creating a machines having its own intelligence and behavior. So when you take AI and robotics, when these two combine, it's a very powerful combination. Yes, if you think it is powerful, I have seen examples on manufacturing, on production, on hotel automation. Whether you are able to find when AI is getting AI is just a computer program, robot is a machine where it behaves like a mechanical human. When these both are integrated, lot of comfort is given, lot of good applications. So it's a powerful combination. If you feel it is powerful, kindly type a P on the chat. If you're able to understand is it powerful, just type P on the chat. For this, you need to equip yourself. Yes. All right. AI becomes presence in robotic solutions, lot of things that we have seen right now. It's used in assembly. I showed you how in assembling of cars, right? There were for packing. I showed you how in Amazon it works, right? The packing, accurate packing, picking it up. Customer services. I showed you about an example on hotel services, right? On retail shops, right? And open source, right? Robots are being sold so that people can teach the robots to customize their task. Is there any robots that you have come across in your life? Have you learned or you have experienced in real time? Can one of you unmute your mics and speak? Any robots? Any robotic application?
One of the very interesting robotic and AI application that I had seen recently on LinkedIn was this robot called Morbid. I think it's a German robot and it teaches itself how to walk, starting from crawling. So at every moment, it's trying to take a feedback from how it's performing, and in within a few hours, it's able to walk. As well as there is a robot Sophia who is
Sophia.
like a female. Yeah. So follow her on Instagram. I really love to keep up with her too.
Nice. Hands-on robotics. They work on hands-on robotics. Go. You can visit onto the website on hands-on robotics. All right. I wish everybody good. Who has developed and they give all the algorithms that they have used to. I hope my screen is seen, right? Hands-on robotics.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you can find it out on this website. How the Sophia can walk, talk, sing, play, right? And they've got a lot of details how they have developed. Okay, is my slide seen now? Yes, no?
Yes.
Thank you. So when I'm going to speak about robot systems and other AIs, right? A robo is a physical system, whereas AI it's a computer-based applications. They operate on real physical world. They work it out on computer-stimulated worlds. The input to AI program is symbols and rules. All right, but the input to the robots is analog, just analog or speech. As you speak on your mobiles, right? Try to do it. Take speech forms or images. They need a general purpose computer to work. They need Harvards with sensors. So when both AI is just it's a computer program, robotics is a physical system, right? And as rightly said with Joshita, this is how hands-on robotics I told you, right? Sophia the robot, it works. See how it is responding. It's only the AI algorithm. Robots. See the gestures. See how it is processing, right? How So this is how it processes the information. So when robots and artificial intelligence they work together, right? They give a computer vision to navigate, sense, and calculate the reactions. You can see a lot of gestures that Sophia was making, like the twink of an eye, the wink of an eye, the eyebrows, right? So that's just a robot, but that robot is integrated with artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is not a new word. It was coined in 1956 by John McAfee, right? And it has made a lot of sensations. AI is the power to give life to robots. Without AI, the robots are, if you're going to prepare something like Jeff Sophia, it is not going to be that wonderful. But because I empowered them to take a decision, nobody spoke. Like Sophia is able to answer it on its own, right? Say some examples of different types of AI, right? When AI creates a simulation of human thoughts and processes with the predefined comments, the examples are weak AI is the examples of Google Assistant, Siri, and Alexa. They only execute the task what we are going to give, and they respond accordingly. All right. Let me show you how it works. So can you able to figure out the difference between Google Assistant, Siri, and Alexa? All right. So all the three were the same, but each of them are specific on their own way. And strong AI, first example, what we have seen is weak AI. The second is strong AI. The strong AI, the robots are able to do the task on their own. The example is your self-driving cars, right? You have got a lot of driving cars right now. So they don't need anybody for supervising. They have been already progressed. But when you take AI, weak AI, you need to feed in your data or the predefined commands and responses, right? So this is an example of the automated cars. Galileo. So they first created where you see a lot of cyber physical system works with AI. The robot processing automation integrates it. A lot of sensors works. You're able to hear the video's audio. All right. I hope you're able to hear the audio of the video. Yes, thank you, Casey. So already we have seen about Sophia and also for surgeries, I told, right? So how the innovations are done in robotic surgeries, right? And it's very accurate. You can see the doctors are not near, they're using the hands. So it's more precise than the human when they do operation on the surgical. The needle it goes exactly right. This is there also robotics and AI plays a vital role. We have seen about weak AI, strong AI, and the second is the third part is a specialized AI. Right, when you're going for specialized AI to just for one computer, and see this has been as a robot for painting. The dimension of the room will be given. All right. And what is the color? And the plan is given using a different softwares like an AutoCAD. And you know how humans could paint it. See how fast this could do it. See the exact algorithm has been coded with the plan that is being given for indoor painting. What's a centimeter? With the less time it is able to complete the task. How when it takes longer for a human to complete? Floor to seal reaching, smart robots and construction industries, right? We've already seen about Sophia the robot. All right. Are artificial intelligence and robotics the same? No, both are different, right? The artificially intelligent robot that you have seen bridges the between your robots and your AI. That's what we would like to say. So these robots are all controlled. These is called the robots and the artificial intelligence. Once they integrate, it is called artificially intelligent robot, right? Artificially intelligent robot. Able to understand? Yes. See how it has been used in different fields? Yes, no? Answers on chat, please. Yes, thank you, Abhishek. All right. So, how powerful is these tools? So, I told you, right? AI is a bigger subset, bigger set, the subset of because programs with the ability to learn and reason like humans. Machine learning, without being explicitly programmed, it learns, and deep learning, it learns from your data. So this is how it works. Like when I take AI is a subset of data science, it is a subset of AI, deep learning subset of AI, machine learning, and data science. Here it tries to learn on its own for each iteration. It makes, but it needs little human intervention. Builds on machines are capable of thinking like humans. All right. So the economic effect of AI is increasing in millions, right? You could see how it has been increasing, right? And then top IoT trends that you could see is on smart cities, where you see both the cyber physical system and AI plays a vital role with IoT. Smart factories, data-driven healthcare, artificial intelligence, edge computing, smart retails, fitness, and telecommunication. All right. So these are the technology that it is coming up, and it has been into a new touch interfaces, quantum computing. Yeah, quantum computing with AI, machine learning, it plays a vital role. Digital LEDs and robotics. Right, you can see 8 million robots by 2030. You will be seeing it, and that will be integrated with AI. So it is artificial intelligence AI. All right. So when you want to make a career, you have to learn, equip yourself on data analytics. How is the networking structure available? What are the security features? What are the hardware, software? What are the sensors needed, actuators needed? How can you create a user interface to integrate all these components? The embedded program engineer and safety engineering. I hope, did you learn something new in the session? Yes, no? If you have learned something new, type new on the chat. Thank you, Joshita. Thank you, Satvik. All right, we'll be playing a live quiz. Before moving on to that, you can visit our company's website. www.cirf.co.in. And as Computational Intelligence Research Foundation, we have it's a Section 8 company where we have registered in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, and we work with research, development, education, and training. And from 2017 till now, we have trained 12,000 plus faculty, students, and corporates. And this summer, we are also providing internships, right? Like 2 weeks internship. Like we give a training, and then people could develop. And if you are technologically strong, you can directly, after the interview process, you'll be able to get into the live projects. So 2 kinds of internship services we provide, and for 50 plus of products have been developed, and we are into web development, data science analytics, and different cyber securities. So you can visit our website. I can give it on the chat. All right. All right. This is one of the events that we conducted for 30 hours for What are the events that you expected in January? All right, and these are different events that has been conducted, and I told today this is the 109th session of this year. This is your webinar, right? And this is the summer internship training. It will be Monday to Friday, and you can choose your batch. We have got 3 batches, which will be Monday to Friday. 10:30 to 12:30 is first session, and 2 to 4 is the second, cyber security and data sciences. Right at the end of it, the students you will be getting internship certificate and all right. So if you are interested in development on either on train your technology on cybersecurity or data science is a physical system that you can physical session, and you can contact to this number. Kindly visit the website for more details. All right. Now let's play the quiz. I'll show you the Minty and the code. You can check it out, the code here. You can use your mobiles or PCs. Just type menti.com and the code is 15635173. Type menti.com and give your name, and the code is 15635173. 15635173. And start now. Let's see who's the winner for the day. I hope you're able to join. Type J on the chat if you're able to join. Simple questions. Thank you, Abhishek. It says quiz is not activated. Now try it out. See whether you're. Is my screen seen? Is my screen seen? Boys and girls? Yeah, thank you. So we have got 84 people, 20 of you have joined. Let me give you 30 more seconds so that you will join soon. Shall we start? Others, you are joining? Any difficulties? All right, only 23 are listening. Whether deep learning is machine learning? Answer fast. Whether deep learning is machine learning? I told you during the session. Yes. Shiva Prakash, kindly join. You can see the code. 23 of you have answered. Still, you can join, Shiva Prakash. Kindly join soon. 20 of you have given the right answer. It is yes, because it's a subset of MI. Let's see who's the winner. Ashwin, Varun, or Furban. Ashwin is the winner on the first round. Congratulations, Ashwin. Let's move on to the second question for the day. Yeah, from 23, we have got 30 players. I hope people are joining. I wish everybody to join. We have 84 players, 84 people here. The second question, are robotics and artificial intelligence same thing? Are they same or different? Robotics and artificial intelligence. Are they same or different? 28 of you have given the answers. For 30 of you have given the answers right. 30. All of you have given the right answer. Congratulations, boys and girls. Well done. You have listened to the session. Let's see who's the winner. Who answers the right and who answers fast, it automatically computes it. All right. Yes, Varun is on the first place, Furban is on the second, and third is Ashwin. Congratulations to all the three. Let's quickly move on to the third question for the day. Now we have 30 players ready to play. Answer fast to get more points. The chat bot, if you see chat bot, is a humanoid robot. Chat bot. Yes or no? The answer is no. Because chatbot, like Sophia the robot, is a humanoid robot. But chatbot is not a human. 22 of you have given the right answer. Congratulations. Let's see, is it going to be still or on Furban? Ah, Furban is on the first place. Congratulations, Furban. Let's quickly move to the next question for the day. The fourth question. Which of the following an example of strong AI? We have seen three types of AI. Strong AI. Is it Sophia the robot or painting robot or Siri? Sophia. Siri is a weak AI. Painting robot is a specialized AI. And let's see, 20 of you, 32 are playing out of 81. Let's see who's still on the first place. Furban, I don't know who's X. You can tell who's X. And third place is Satvika. Congratulations. The final question, which is going to decide who's the winner of the day. Yes, we have 35 players. 34. Okay, that is V. That is V. Siri belongs to. Siri belongs to weak AI or strong AI or specialized AI. 34. Three of you have to give an answer. It's an easy question. As rightly said, Siri belongs to weak AI. So 17 of you have given the right answer. Let's see who's the winner for the day. What is this? X. What? Whose name is X? Can you unmute your mics and say? You can see the logo with the rose flower. Who's X?
Hi, it's me.
Oh, Paula Judith. Okay, share your experience, Paula. How was it? Did you learn something new? How was the session?
Definitely. I mean, looking at all the applications of AI with respect to the industry, I mean, with such knowledge, it was definitely a very knowledgeable webinar. Learned a lot.
You are the winner of the day. How do you experience your winning?
That just means I got to understand everything that you explained. So yeah, I feel good about it.
Thank you. Good, Judith. So you can share your feedbacks. How was the session? What was your key takeaways? All right. I hope the session would have been useful to you. All right. And you can see us. This is the contact details. Okay, session was nice. Got to learn many things about CPS. It was amazing. All right, two of you have answered, responded. Kesar has given response on the chat. Very useful, ma'am. All right. So if you want any questions, you can find on my Instagram ID. I'll give you on LinkedIn. You can find me on Doreen Robin. Right? I can show you. So most of the events I posted on the YouTube channel of mine. In the YouTube, if you search Doreen Robin, you'll be getting it. You can subscribe. Even this session, I have posted it on my channel. And furthermore, if you want to, this is the channel. I'll share the link to you so that if it is useful to you, so any questions? And you can see this session after you can subscribe to the channel. So what are, it's all technical talks will be available. If it is useful to you, you'll be able to get things being done. And I recommend, if you are interested, join this internship training to upgrade your knowledge if you are interested, right? So upgrading, it's fully will be a hands-on session, and that will be mandatorily useful to you. Any questions on today's session? Any questions you can ask? I've posted all the details on the chat. You can get it. Most of you have learned a lot of things, very useful, informative, interactive, engaging, fun. Thank you. Any questions? Joshita?
Yes, I'll hand it over to Kesar.
Hazel?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Welcome.
So I, Kesar Mehta, on behalf of the IEEE RS VIT Chennai, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today in this virtual meeting on research in artificial intelligence for cyber physical systems. Your presence and active participation have made this event a huge success. I would like to thank our esteemed speaker for sharing valuable insights and information on the topic. Your presentation, ma'am, was informative, engaging, and thought provoking, and we truly appreciate your expertise. I would like to thank Sucheta ma'am and Balaji sir for making this session possible, and I would also like to extend my gratitude to the organizing team for their hard work and dedication in planning and executing this event seamlessly. Your tireless efforts have made this meeting a success. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the participants for actively engaging in the discussion and sharing your thoughts and experiences. Your contributions have added value to the meeting and have made it more interactive and engaging. Once again, thank you all for taking the time to join us today. We look forward to seeing you in our future events. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Can. Thank you, Kesar. Bye-bye. Can I leave the meet?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Arya. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Guys, please make sure you fill the feedback form